Welcome to Every LA Talks with Los Angeles real estate agent Matias Baker Masucci.
Okay, let's talk about title reports, permits, and violations and why they matter so much.
Yes, this is one of those overlooked parts of the deal. You know, everyone thinks that buying real estate is so romantic, but there are some things that you really do need to dive into. And those title reports are so important. They could cost you thousands of dollars by just missing one little detail.
Absolutely. And a lot of those things you can't even remediate. So it's not
Right.
about the cost itself. You can't even remediate. I mean, like, we review the prelim, and this is a crazy thing. So what is a prelim? Let me just explain. It's a commitment of the title insurance company to insure title, which is the important thing. It's the ownership of the property. And when you have a preliminary title report, it's important to review it line by line because it contains the exclusions. I'm going to give you a brief little story. I once, we were looking at a property and the title report had an exclusion for vehicular access. I just hope people understand what this means. So the title company was not insuring the right to reach the property with your car. So that means you had a property on a mountain you couldn't get to. So we had to switch title company and find the company who actually tracked down the easement for a private road, because the house would be worth so much less if you didn't have vehicular access. So that's very important to keep in mind, right, Tressa?
Oh, yes. And that's why title insurance itself is so important, because it protects you from things that may be following the owner, like the current owner, the seller of the property. We're in Los Angeles, so sometimes we deal in celebrities or people that might be a little bit more famous.
Of course.
And we had a family that was buying a property that was owned by a rap artist, and that rap artist's cousin put a lien on the house for a fight that they had at a family reunion.
Interesting.
So we had to make sure that was taken off before, that was settled before we could proceed with closing the transaction.
Absolutely. Lease pendants, mechanical liens, you name it. And it doesn't stop there. We also have to look at the permit record of the property, because there could be code enforcement violations which do not come up on the preliminary title report, because maybe there's like unpermitted work. And now, I don't want to frighten people. In LA, there's a lot of times when people do work to their home and don't get a permit, right? You remodel a bathroom, you remodel the kitchen, that's fine. But when somebody adds a second story and don't get a permit, then you got a serious issue right there. So that's just something to keep in mind.
Yeah, and at the end of the day, you're working with professionals that are trying to protect you. This is an investment. So you want to work with people that are going to go through those title reports and make sure that you as a buyer are protected.
All right. Well, thank you for joining us for yet another tip on how to buy a home in Los Angeles. And we will see you on the next video.
Yes.
Bye.
Thank you for watching. To find out more, visit everyla.com.